we are required to determine the length of PQ. The premise on which we will find the length of PQ is that, first and foremost, triangle PQS is a right-angled triangle. We may therefore use the trigonometrical ratios in their purest form, and we may use Pythagoras' theorem. Additionally, we have quite a few known values of sides and angles in that right-angled triangle that we may use in helping us to determine the value of PQ. Now we will take the approach that is determined by this animation that we have right here, which is the fact that PQ, the side in question, is adjacent to the 30 degrees angle. Also, the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the right angled triangle, and which is also therefore opposite to the right angle, is 8 centimeters. The required side is adjacent to 30 degrees and the hypotenuse is 8 centimeters. We may use the fact that PQ is adjacent to 30 degrees and the hypotenuse is 8 centimeters, and we may also use a trig ratio. Which trig ratio involves adjacent and hypotenuse? The trig ratio that involves adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. Further, cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. The trig ratio involving adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. Also, cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Therefore, in this trig ratio in its pure form, there is no value there. It is not difficult to include the values in this equation. The angle that we are talking about is this 30 degrees angle. The hypotenuse is irrespective of which angle we are talking about. So the hypotenuse is always going to be the longest side, irrespective of whatever else we want to do with the right angled triangle. Therefore, the hypotenuse is 8 centimeters. The side adjacent to the 30 degrees angle, which is the one that we intend to find, is PQ. PQ take its rightful place there. The hypotenuse is 8 centimeters and the angle involved is 30 degrees. In finding the value of the side that we need to eliminate 8 by which it is being divided. Therefore, PQ is being divided by 8 on this left hand side. We need to find PQ. In finding PQ, we need to eliminate this 8, so that PQ will remain all by itself on that left hand side. How do we eliminate this 8? We are considering that PQ is being divided by 8. We therefore need to multiply by 8 in order to eliminate that 8. So we multiply by 8 with the intention to have a cancelling effect on the 8 that we have here. We cannot just multiply one side of an equation by a particular quantity. We need to do the same on the other side in order to balance the equation. So we will multiply by 8 on the right hand side also. Consequently, the 8 that we are dividing by is eliminated. It is eliminated by multiplying by 8, having a cancelling effect on each other right there. Therefore, PQ will remain all by itself on that left hand side, and on the right hand side we will say that cos 30 multiplied by 8, or we may say 8 multiplied by cos 30. It doesn't matter the order in which we multiply, the result will be the same. Therefore, PQ is equal to 8 multiplied by cos 30, or sometimes we don't place the multiplication sign there. We just say 8 cos 30. What is the cosine of 30? The cosine of 30 is 0.866. So we will replace cos 30 by 0.866. Cos 30 is 0.866. We will replace cos 30 by 0.866. PQ is therefore equal to 6.9 centimeters. And that's a close approximation. If we do the multiplication, then we will get a figure that if we round off to one decimal place, it will be 6.9 centimeters. Download Richard James Mathematics Resources app from the Google Play Store and have all of your examination solutions, instructional manuals, and other electronic books and booklets in one place. Also, have all of our products and services at your fingertips and on the go. Call or WhatsApp 876-351-9689 or 876-318-8848 for all hard copy books and booklets to complement your studies. Significant discounts will be given to everyone who is registered with any of our programs.